Hello, folks, and this is the Phatman Show, and welcome to the Phatman Show, I guess I should say. This is the Phatman Show. We're going to be a weekly, sometimes I like to have a few times a week show. I had a little show out on Friday. It's part of the Phatman Little Boy show. I'm going to try to do it every single Monday morning, normally at between 11 and 12. I'm a little bit late this week, but, well, that's just what it is. This week, my quick little show is going to be about Dick Cheney. First off, I want to give you some information. We are sponsored by goldandsilver.com. I want to thank our sponsors, goldandsilver.com. You can go to phatmanandlittleboy.com, click on the Gold and Silver link. It'll take you to their website where you can learn a little bit about investing in gold, investing in silver, and today's volatile market, definitely fragile economy, where you have a president who will just sit there and print money when he needs it. Gold and silver is the way to protect your investment. Let me throw out our email real quick. You can always get me at phatman@phatmanandlittleboy.com, or you can get me on Twitter at phatmanshow. So today we're going to get into former Vice President Dick Cheney. Of those of you who don't know, the former Vice President this last weekend received a heart transplant. He was on the transplant list for almost 2 years. Over the last 25 years, he's had 5 major heart attacks. A couple of years ago, to get him to go along, long enough, hopefully, to get the heart transplant, he had a device implanted in his heart that helped pump the blood through his system. And the reason why I'm going on this subject today, rather than the fact that Obamacare is in the right now in the Supreme Court, is we're going to go over that a little bit in the Phatman Little Boy show tonight. But it's only day 1. We'll definitely talk about that later this week. Day 2, 3, 4, 5, or however long it takes for the Supreme Court to make a decision on the ruling. So I don't want to really go over that today. I wanted to go over Dick Cheney. And actually, the reason why I was on former Vice President Dick Cheney is because there's been a lot of talking heads, as you will, in the media who have said that he, got special treatment because he was the former vice president, or that he doesn't deserve it because of his age. Well, one, doctors say, and this is a consensus throughout all of the different articles that are out there today, that it's very, very, very rare that anybody gets preferential treatment on that. If you want to talk about preferential treatment, let's talk about Larry Hagman and how he got a liver transplant, or let's talk about even my idol, Mickey Mantle, with his. The difference is, with a heart transplant, you go on a list. He was on a list for almost 2 years. He's 71 years of age. There has been others that have been a lot older, 75, 78, 79. So you can't really go by age. And by the other token, too, why would we go by age? Because if you can't discriminate for somebody for employment, you can't discriminate somebody for getting a loan, why are we discriminating over age? If it was my father, and I'm sure that the Cheney family are very, very thankful that, he was able to get his heart transplant, and if they would have said something about age, that'd be a different story. And the reason why I really want to talk about this is I've been noticing that a lot of the liberal talking heads have been very untactful, and they have been very disrespectful because they don't like the former vice president. Well, he's no longer in the public eye. And he is a man who's out there who just received a heart transplant. And whether you like him or not, it doesn't matter. He has the right, under HIPAA rules, that you will not know his medical history. He is no longer a public figure. And it is for his doctors and the organ donor foundations, to get involved with, not you. So stay out of it. I would say the same thing about any president or vice president. I don't care if it was Gore, who I did not, go with, I did not like. I don't care if it was President Clinton. You can go down the line. Obama, President Obama, Joe Biden, Vice President Joe Biden. What happens in their private life after they're out of office is their private life, and they're out of office. The rules were followed. That's it. And the reason why I wanted to kind of touch on that a little bit today, I know we're 7 minutes into our show already, is these people like Bill Maher, who is a comedian, and don't forget that is what he is as a comedian, is he's going to be, as he normally is, a horrible human and talk about this. People like, he comes off the dead first, but now you're going to go to Adam Carolla, who's going to definitely, he hated Cheney. He's going to probably go off on Cheney. You're going to go with Al Franken, who is now a senator and should not talk about it. He will go after him. You're going to have all these leftists who are going to turn out and have been turning out and saying that, you know, he got special treatment or now he has a heart. I mean, come on. You know, this guy is 71 years old. I'm sure that his family is very happy that he has, you know, that he had got his transplant. His chances of survival are like 80% in the first year, maybe a little more than 80%, and then it goes down from there. But it's better than, you know, nothing, and they would take that risk, and he took that risk. And the way different that I want to say is on the Republican side, of course, you have some people who are going to be nasty, but very, very few. On the Democratic side, it's very easy for liberals to get nasty. I don't know why. It's just in their DNA. And they will take something like a person getting a heart transplant who is, you know, thank God he got it because he wanted, you know, everybody deserves to live, right? It's okay for them, but not okay for others. And they will be nasty. And I'm just telling my fellow conservatives out there, understand that the nasty left will be the nasty left, and there's really nothing you can do about it. It's just the way they are. They'll all get sorted out at the end. Anyway, this is the Phatman for the Phatman Show. It's a quick little segment, a couple times a week. We're going to talk about different issues. Today was, of course, the former Vice President Dick Cheney. Good luck, sir. I hope you do well. God bless you. God bless your family. I want to thank again our sponsors is goldandsilver.com. Go to phatmanandlittleboy.com or not even / just right on the front page, goldandsilver.com. Thank you all, and we'll see you real soon.